Hi, this is Rick Julian, Chief Creative Officer of QV, and this is the Deep Dive. So women are having a moment, a long overdue moment, a cathartic moment, and a powerful one, not only for themselves, but especially for men, to see what has been pent up for so long, to see the pain that they have felt and endured, some or much of it often at the hands of men's actions, and our attitudes. It's everything happens in its time. Everything will be released in its time. The question is it appropriately released within us, right? As an individual, as a human, regardless of gender, regardless of the emotion that you are feeling, happiness, rage, disappointment, elation, whatever those things are, it will find expression somehow, some way. You will speak it or you will act it. You will just vibe it, right? You don't have to say, I'm mad, but I can feel your anger, right? Even if you don't say anything, everything will be released. So I'm very glad that women are having this moment of release. I think we have already seen the ways it is beginning to transform culture. It is transforming our perceptions of one another, men and women. It is drawing new lines of behavior and conduct and attitude. All very good stuff, painful stuff very often. Change is often very painful, but necessary. So that's good. But our work isn't done. Men are going to have their turn. And for the last 4 months or so, I've been participating in a group with men who range from ultra successful professional athletes and celebrities that many of you would know, to men who clean offices and everything in between. Lots of entrepreneurs, most of them married. And I have been absolutely amazed to see what the kind of pent-up emotion that these men have, that our culture does not encourage them to express. The stereotypes for male behavior and expression is very highly coded. It is imprinted on us at a very early age, much as the women's coding is. But one of the features of masculine coding is this mask of invulnerability, of imperviousness to emotion, to take whatever the world will sling at you and clench your jaw and keep marching straight ahead. Don't acknowledge the pain. Don't acknowledge the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty. Keep marching straight ahead. You men know exactly what I'm talking about. But that is not the truth of what happens behind the mask. And so, over these months, to see men actually remove those masks and begin to speak to the emotions that they have repressed. Most of them not by choice, but by the sense that that's just the way it is. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to be vulnerable. It's just not allowed. It's part of the coding. And so I mean, from the lens of branding and marketing and communication, I think we are going to have a very, very powerful moment just beyond the horizon. And it is going to be men's turn to step out and speak their truth. To take off the mask and to reveal all the things that they have kept repressed for so long. And I think you are going to be amazed when you hear it, because the emotion is very, very deep and very, very strong. And witnessing it has been transformative for me. And to hear myself be one of those men too. To speak to my pain, to my doubt, my uncertainty. So I look forward to that happening in culture. And it is going to be a rough ride. The power dynamics in culture are such that many will say, you've had a good ride for a very, very long time, and now you want to cry about it, right? Yeah. All emotion must be released. What we don't release eats us. And just as the repression of women's pain has had a corrosive effect on our cultural soul, so has the repression of men's voices when communicating and talking about their pain. We all of us, are more joined by our shared humanity and our shared experiences of life as humans than we are separated by our experiences within our genders. The bigger part of our experience is a human experience and not a gender experience. So I hope that we are generous when that moment comes and allow people at a human level to release what must be released, to say what must be said, even if it is uncomfortable to hear it. And I think that this is going to be an enormous opportunity for brands, particularly brands that market to men, to provide a stage for some of this communication and to encourage it and to support it. And I think at the point that becomes, that comes alive in our industry, the momentum, the sense of it is going to be propagated exponentially, because we throw billions of dollars behind putting messages out in the world. And when we begin to build a platform for this release, it's going to accelerate that. So, all honor to the women's movement. All honor. And I look forward to men stepping out and having their own moment as well. Peace.